to Miles College, home of Southern Beauty, with our president, on behalf of our president, Bobby Knight, our board of trustees, and all of our guests. We thank you for joining us this morning as we introduce our new head football coach, Chris Goode. It's a big deal here at Miles. It seems like we're doing it a little more often than we need to, but that's just a mark of a good program. And sometimes you have to make those changes, and we believe that we have an excellent coach who is going to continue to lead this program to higher heights, and you will be able to meet him in just a moment. But before we do get to talking with Coach Goode, we would like to hear first from our president, Bobby Knight.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the home of Southern Beauty. I'm going to make this quick so our AD can come up here. We've got a game at Clark, Atlanta this afternoon, so he's got to leave, hit the road, but it is my privilege to stand before you today as we proudly introduce and welcome Miles College's new head football coach, Chris Goode. The Golden Bears had an exceptional season last year, earning the SIAC championship, a spot in the NCAA playoffs, and a host of accolades for both our players and our former head coach. With great success often comes change. At Miles College, we embrace change as an opportunity to grow and build on our foundation of excellence. As a pillar of this community and a beacon of opportunity, Miles College is committed to nurturing not only athletic achievement, but also academic and personal success for our scholar athletes. Coach Goode brings experience, a deep understanding of the game, and a commitment to shaping young men into leaders on and off the field. His strong ties to the community and dedication to fostering growth in his players make him the ideal leader to guide this program forward. We are confident that Coach Goode's leadership will inspire our athletes to not only uphold the proud tradition of Miles College football, but also to push beyond boundaries, set new records, and strive for excellence in every aspect of their lives. To our students, faculty, staff, fans, and alums, rest assured that the Golden Bears are in great hands. Together, we will continue to uphold our legacy in collegiate athletics. Coach Goode, we welcome you with open arms and look forward to supporting you as you lead us into this exciting new chapter of Miles College football. Thank you, and now I'd like to bring up our athletic director, Mr. Fred Watson.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Today we are here to welcome Chris Goode as the next head football coach at Miles College. A true game changer, Coach Goode is someone who has played the sport at the highest level and now bring that elite experience, passion, and dedication to our football program. Coach Goode emerged as the candidate because he understood the importance of mentorship and leadership. His commitment to developing not just great athletes, but great people, students, and leaders were important to us. His vision for the program was rooted in hard work, discipline, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. Coach Goode comes to us with a welcome experience from a 7-year playing career in the NFL. He has experienced firsthand the commitment, discipline, work ethic that it takes to be successful. And he's prepared to instill that in our student athletes. So everyone, please give a warm welcome to Coach Goode as the next head football coach at Miles College.
Bend it a little bit. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Put the glasses on. I'm kind of nearsighted. As I acknowledge my gratefulness to God first, I am honored to stand before you as the head coach of Miles College Golden Bears, the 2024 SIA champions. I stand here with gratitude to President Bobby Knight and Athletic Director Fred Watson for placing their trust in me. Thank you both so much. I am inspired to give my absolute best every single day. That's the only way I know how to operate. I'm here to coach up dynamic athletes, but even more importantly, build up young men of great great character and integrity. I am deeply committed to establishing a culture that is embodied excellence both on and off the field in my journey from the gridiron of high school in Town Creek, Alabama, which is called Hazelwood, and we were purple and gold and the Golden Bears as well.
Oh, wow.
It was kind of ironic. So, that was one of those things I said, hey, I'm the God. To championships earned on the field at Bryant-Denny Stadium in Tuscaloosa, to being number 253 in the NFL draft and ultimately becoming a starting cornerback for the Indianapolis Colts. And then to mentoring young men at Goode Prep that I ran for 7 years from, I was at Stillman College, doing it, and then we went from there down to Gulf Shores. I learned through experience and putting it into practice that a great culture is the cornerstone of any successful program. A great culture creates unity, drives accountability, and nurtures growth. So we will build on what we have been established and cultivate an environment where our players will be challenged to work hard with enthusiasm to reach their full potential as athletes, students, and individuals. Football is more than just X's and O's. It's about preparing our players to be leaders in life, men who exemplify discipline, work ethic, and respect. I know what it means to refuse to give up, commit to outworking everyone else and believing in yourself even when others don't. So in Miles College, believe, and our students believe, and our ability to win another championship, believe it. Together with our exceptional coaching staff and assistant head coach Stanley Connor, our determined football players, and the support of the entire Miles College family, we will work tirelessly to uphold the proud achievements of this program. We will play with heart, we will compete with integrity, and we will represent Miles College with honor. President Knight, Director Watson, thank you once again for your incredible opportunity. I am excited that together we will write a new chapter about the story of the Miles College Golden Bears. A chapter defined by excellence, character, and a commitment to greatness that will lead more championships. Believe. Thank you.
Take questions at this time from our assembled meeting. If you have any questions.
Coach, I've got a question. Ken Mims, DCS Media. First and foremost, it's so good to see you after all these years.
Yes.
Coach, with the landscape of college football today, many schools and teams are loading and reloading their teams with transfer portal kids. Will this be your focus going forward, or will you look to kind of build your program through the high school ranks and specifically with kids from the Birmingham metro area?
Well, we're gonna look at it every option. Most teams that you look around, college football from D1 and D2, a lot of guys, coaches are going into the portal because a lot of times you can find real good players that are probably 3, 4, and 5 stars. So we will look in the portal first because we need guys that has been on the field. The young guys, we will get some of those guys too, to bring them up, especially if they're real good players. But one of the things that I think we've done well is recruit heavily here in the Birmingham area, and I know we will continue to do that. But the portal is very important for any college team now, because guys are leaving and coming every year. Sometimes you have guys leaving, 1 year go to a school and leave another, but that's an important factor. So many coaches, we have talked about that. So what we're doing, we look for the best players out there, period, because number one, we want to win.
Coach, good to see you again. Ryan Hennessy, ABC Thurston in Birmingham. A lot of coaches, when you take over a program, a coach gets fired. This is a different situation. Sam really built something special. What's your take on the roster? I know every year is different. Maybe some guys will leave. What's your take on taking over a program that did so well? That's my first question. I'll second that.
And any program you go into, if they win or lose, there's always a challenge, because you got to go in and you want to do your best. You want to win also. Coach Shea did a great job. Had a lot of kids. I think he had a couple went to UAB, Sanford, and some of the guys are going to A&M, but you know, many coaches sit down and talk. We just got to fill those spots. So that's what we do. We're coaches, so, and I think we'll do a good job at it. I got some seasoned guys that I'm bringing in. Some guys, you know, got one of them, Andre, played 13 years in the league, and he's excited about being here.
That's what I wanted to ask my second question. You're very well known in the community, football in this state, they don't mess around. Can you talk about some of the relationships you're gonna build right here in Miles?
Wow, man, I guess over the years, there's just so many different, you know, when we talk about relationships, you know, it just, you know, from over the years, there's a lot of people I know. And, you know, I will be reaching out to a lot of coaches, you know, when I got the job. You know, I had one coach from the University of Alabama send me a message, you know, let me know if I ever need anything, you know, let me know. And then I kind of said, yeah, I need some players. Send it to me. You started laughing.
And you're going to announce some of the names that are going to be in your staff. Do you mind sharing that?
Yeah, matter of fact, I would love for every last one of them to stand up that I have. Coach Connor.
Dan Johnson, very familiar with the Miles College family.
Coach Ken Watson, returning coach.
Likewise, Rodney Vivians, great to be here and wants to be here to stay after been here 11 years and we want to be in another place, so go there.
Andre Smith, I'm a newcomer here, and I'm looking forward to working with you guys, building that rapport and camaraderie amongst each other, so we can build it on the field of the team also.
And Coach Eric Phillips, I'm returning, looking forward to continuing the success, and go Bears. Go Bears.
And how important was it to keep kind of new coaches, bring them in, and then some of the old as well? What does that stand for?
Well, the thing about it, you know, the coaches that we have, you know, that's here and some that hadn't been here, they've been here before, and they know what they're doing. So, you know, for me coming in as a new coach, it's always good to have seasoned coaches who know what they're doing, you know. Even, you know, with the new coach, with Andre, he's been in the battle before, I tell you, he knows, so he knows what he's doing, so. And that's the kind of thing that, you know, of course, coaches are what I'm looking for. Guys that's been there and know what they're doing, and, you know, because I can't come in and get coaches really haven't been in the game that long, and it's kind of hard, you know. It's hard to win, you know. And no college team would do that.
Hey Coach, Jonathan Hoppy with WBRC. Congratulations. With your rich history of football, playing, coaching in this state, I just wonder what it means to you to just be here today and be the new head coach at Miles College.
Oh, it means a lot. You know, I've had friends that's been here as coaches, from Coach Ruffin, you know, Coach Sam Shade and his staff, and, you know, I would come to the games and see them, you know, play, but, you know, it's just, the thing is, you know, with being at HBCU in Birmingham, Alabama, you know, I always love coming out of a great atmosphere, and so I just love it. I love it. I love football. And especially helping kids, because that's something I've done for a long time. Even before I got in my postgrad program, I was helping kids get recruited. And so, you know, and I started the program just because a lot of kids didn't have anywhere to go. So, and I kind of mentored them. And, you know, I've had kids in my program in here, and, you know, a lot of HBCU teams. I had one go to Alabama. I've had a lot of kids that got signed before. And now, you know, since we've started, we've had a couple of pretty good kids that we're looking at now.
And what's kind of the selling point to those kids to say, hey, come on over to Miles College, here's what we can do?
But the selling point is that we got good coaching staff, and it's a good program and a good school. And the thing I always tell guys, you know, because you know, everybody wants to go to the NFL, correct? But there's only 1.6 making it to the NFL out of college. Only 1.6. So my thing is, come get an education, you know, and if you want to make it, you can make it in the NFL. You can make it in the NFL from D1, D2, D3, or whatever. So it doesn't matter where you go. So a lot of kids get caught up on the D1 thing, and it's, you know, there's more guys that are in the NFL that are D2, D3, NAIA guys than D1. There's more guys that are, you know, you always look at the 3, 4, and 5 stars. If you look at the NFL, there's not a lot of 3, 4, and 5 stars that are in the NFL. It's always guys that want it. And so that's one of the things I talk to my kids about always, is that when I was at Alabama, going to my junior year, I tore my ankle up, and they told me I'd never play football again. And in my junior year, you know, when I tore the ankle up, in my senior year, I only started one game. but I got drafted in front of the guy in front of me. So that's why I always had dedication to tell guys, man, anything can happen. You never know who's watching. So make sure you're doing the right thing. So I speak about that all the time. So I'm a testament to it. Everything that's happened, you know, from me tearing the ankle up and then, basically, making it to the NFL in the 10th round, in front of guys that, that was all SEC and I lasted the longest.
With that,
Stay here on campus if you don't have a grade. That's it. That's what it is. We're a football family. My dad played football at Alabama State. Had a chance to go to Chicago Bears, but decided not to because I was baby then. So I had to pay him back when I played. Yes.
Coach, to the point you just made regarding academics, can you speak to the importance of which players excel in the classroom as well as on the field? As you mentioned, all do not make it to the league. So how important is it to also have that college education in the case that you do not?
Oh yeah, and like I said, only 1.6 gonna make it. So that's the thing that falls back is on that group. Because I got a room of guys, and just said 80 guys. We may have probably a solid, real good chance of guys out of every year. If they got opportunity, maybe you may have 2 or 3 guys. It's hard. It's hard to make it that level. So, but what's not hard is going in and making sure you do what you do in the classroom and get a degree. So that's something that that'll follow you all your life because once football over, then that's what you're looking back at. What do I have? Besides the money, what do I have? Do I have this degree?
Coach, let me ask you, with you yourself, as well as several of your coaching staff, having played at the NFL level,
Get there, at least they have that degree.
Is that how you sell against Alabama and Auburn and Florida? Is that how you sell that with Miles College?
Well, I tell you what, I hope we get players like Alabama and Auburn. So, but one thing we're gonna try to get the best, and I can tell you that. So, and we're working right now on that.
Coach, how healthy is the state in high school level trying to recruit? I feel like it just gets better and better every year. What have you seen in your years here?
There's some things changed with NCAA, where you got now the JUCOs, 2 years, and then they can leave JUCO and have 4 more years. So you're talking about 6 years of football right now. So there's going to be I think there's going to be a lot of kids now that are in D1 side of it, and kids that want to go D1 that's not going to make it, that they're going to have to go to the D2 and D3 level because the number of scholarships is cut back also. So it's going to be a change, and I think we'll see it in the next year or 2. Transfer portal, NIL, money, and it goes on, and then a lot of guys always talk about it, and we have some guys saying, the transport portal is killing things and the money and all that. So next thing I ask them, I said, so if you were in college, you telling me that someone offer you a $500,000, $1 million, you would say no. So, and no, they wouldn't. So, and I kind of understand that right now, but the guys is just, I think with the NCAA, there's going to be another change at some point on something.
Do you see
And
that?
it's happened so much now.
Do you see that trickling down to like a Miles? Like if UAB needs to win now, getting like a junior, do you see Miles getting more opportunity?
Oh, I think we will. I think we will because, I'm pretty convinced with some of the players about coming here. So I think we'll do pretty good with that.
Have you already started hitting that recruiting trail?
Oh,
Even though you just got announced today.
Oh, yes. Oh, the day I got announced, I did. I got some emails and text messages from people, yes. And I sent the coaches, they've seen them, so we're trying to get big up front.
yeah.